objective is to find and kill assigned targets. Avoid being killed by other Templars.
Good morning, dudes. It's Nikki, and I'm not entirely sure what's happening right here. Alright then. Well, we got some deathmatch on Venice for you today, and the champion's going to be my first target. I'm going to need a little help from my friend the Deacon. Deacon, get him for me. Thanks. And the champion's not looking so good, so I'm just going to give him a pat on the back, give him a little motivation, a little self-confidence, and make him feel a little better about his life. Getting stunned is really demotivational. I'm pretty sure he'll be doing better throughout the... Whoa. Alright then. My friend the champion doesn't look so good. Anyway, this is a pretty interesting game I have for you, because the Deacon I have locked now was actually a very interesting person to talk to say the least. So I played 2 games before this, and in those 2 games, the Deacon was in both of them. The first game I joined with 2 minutes left in the session, but I still managed to finish in like 3rd place. I'm not entirely sure how I managed to do that in 2 minutes, but after the game ended, the Deacon was trying to be all cool and give everyone tips, and he was all like, "You guys should probably try to earn your focus bonuses, because focus bonuses give you some extra points, and that'll help you win the game." And I was like, "Alright, Deacon." So he was acting all cool and giving tips. The second game, where I had a full 10 minutes to play him, I won the game by a pretty huge margin. So that frustrated him, just as that did. And he decided to only attack me in this next game. So he's going to bump all of his contracts to exclusively go for me, and he told me this in the lobby. That was very creepy, by the way. Mr. Clown Demon just standing there, creeping in the background, killing me after I aerial that champion. Anyway, after the second game, the Deacon said, "Nikki, I'm only going to exclusively kill you." And I'm not too sure if he said that because he thinks he can win without killing anyone else, or if he was just trying to troll me. I'm going to take he was just trying to troll me, and I laugh at his feeble attempts to do so, because you'll see how this game turns out. Anyway, this Renegade's my next target, and he's not a very intelligent person, and he's just gonna... I don't even know what he's doing right here. But I really like Venice because there's not a lot of running around on rooftops, but these little booth stand things are perfect for aerialing people, and I know some people don't like getting aerialed, but it's a really good counter to smoke bombs, because after that recent patch, smoke bombs are absolutely insane. So nearly every kill that I can, I'll use these booths to get an aerial. It helps for variety, and it helps me not get stunned. Anyway, yeah, after this game, the Deacon said that he had to leave, so to say, or he had to go eat dinner. And speaking of Deacons, get out of my face, sir. Yeah, stabbed the wrong guy. You don't even know what you're doing. Anyway, he said he had to leave after this game, but he was talking a bunch of smack, and he obviously doesn't know how to play the game or back up his claims. You'll see a few examples of that in this gameplay. But I don't understand why people need to talk smack when they play video games. And for some reason, this talking smack thing seems to be exclusively to gamers, because I know if you were to play like a friendly basketball game face-to-face with someone, you wouldn't talk smack until maybe after the game. But when it comes to Revelations, or especially Call of Duty, it happens all the time. Or in Battlefield. Well, actually, no, it doesn't happen a lot in Battlefield because you can't hear the other team. But very often people decide it's a good idea to be mean to each other. And I'm not too sure why that is. My theory would be that, by the way, Deacon's going to bump his contract and get me again, because he's exclusively hunting me down. Beautiful 150 point kill right there, I'll give him that. That's a ton of points in one kill. Anyway, I think it's because of the fact that you can't see someone's actual face when you're gaming. It just gives people the notion that they're invincible, they can't be touched, so they can talk smack to each other. And I'm not even too sure why you would want to be mean to anyone anyway. Maybe your parents don't love you, or I don't know, but all the time online, someone needs to talk about how they did something to your mom. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about if you have ever gamed online. What are you doing, Trickster? She doesn't even look like me. I'm not entirely sure if some gamers are just mentally unstable or not too good in their brain. That's creepy. Okay, the Deacon was just standing over there in the corner. He's obviously my pursuer. I hear the whispers. I'm gonna get an easy slap in the face on him. This guy obviously doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, I talk smack sometimes too, but that's only back to the people who just did it to me. I knew that was a decoy, by the way. And over here, I'm going to walk over the hay bale and get a beautiful revenge kill. Well, it's not a revenge kill, but I'm going to get him back for that creepy just standing there after I aerialed the champion kill. Anyway, yeah. So, when people talk smack to me in games, especially like Call of Duty, because I've been playing it for so long, I know I've probably been around Call of Duty for more than 80-90% of the players on there, so I probably know what I'm doing more than them. I'm not saying I'm the best player in Call of Duty or the best assassin ever, but some people just need to be shut up, and I feel like it's my job, it's my obligation as someone who's actually polite. So if you were ever to see me in a lobby and said what's up, I'd probably be pretty nice to you, unless you were, I don't know, being sarcastically polite. I know one guy was like, hey, I'll give you 20 bucks if you can beat me, and I knew he was trolling me. Anyway, so if you were to talk to me in a lobby, I'd probably be fairly polite to you. And when it comes to other people, for some reason, that's just not the case. And I don't know why it is. I know, and I'm pretty sure everyone would agree with me, that, by the way, this is going to be pretty weird right here. I'm going to walk up to the Renegade, stab him in the intestines, clean incognito kill. And here comes the Deacon with his offensive smoke kill. By the way, offensive smoke bomb poisons aren't very easy to land. I know it takes a lot of skill, it takes a lot of coordination, it takes a lot of mental power. I mean, it's not like you can get a focus bonus or a poison any other way. It's not like I've ever landed a poison without using a smoke bomb or anything. But back to what I was saying. I think everyone could agree with me that if we were polite to each other when we played video games, it would just overall be a much more pleasant experience. Because I know whenever I can, if someone's cool in a lobby, I'll talk to them, maybe send them a friend request because they're really nice to me. If you saw my Team Jug video, where me and my team had 6 Juggernauts in Modern Warfare 3, and we just ran over the other team like crazy, they were laughing after that, and that's awesome. Whenever you can just be polite to someone, or say good game afterwards, it's such a rare thing. But it's really I don't see why you wouldn't want to. I mean, it's not like this person's a better person than you because they beat you. Why can't we just have more laughs and more being nice to each other when we play? I don't understand that, and I know this is more of a pattern, and I think most people will agree with me. Not everyone, but a lot of people who are talking smack are little kids. Their voices sound very, very, very high. By the way, it probably would have been a lot smarter for me to go to get an acrobatic kill by hanging off the side, but I didn't want to lose my focus bonus because I thought of that after I was focusing, so whatever, I get a focus bonus right there. And yeah, so little kids, for some reason, look at the Deacon's incredibly stealthy approach, are the ones who are talking smack a lot of the time. I'm not saying older people. I've heard some like 30-year-old guys who are probably living in their basements talk smack, and I don't see why they send 2 pursuers after me. I think it's maybe mostly due to bad parenting. Some parents just don't care. They let their kids sit down and play video games, and that pretty much just gets rid of them. They just have to feed them and stuff like that. And there's no regard for, I mean, do the parents not hear them saying some things over the mic? And I'm not saying this, by the way, because I'm angry about it. I'm just analyzing, we're trying to figure out why some people would be so mean online. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that, and I'm just going to go on with my stabbing people. I'm hearing some whispers, and I'm looking out for the Deacon, spinning my camera around. We have the Thespian to go after again, but I'm just going to hang out in this blend group for a little bit and see what happens as my blended friend walks away. That happens. Deacon. I don't actually get the Deacon as my target for the entire game. I have this thing with the church where they're not cool with me going around stabbing their guys, so I'm not allowed to go around and kill Deacons. At least in this game, in Venice. I'm not entirely sure why he went over there and killed the courtesan that was all the way over there. I'm pretty sure his portrait would have told him that I was over here instead. But I do know that that's a disguised thespian right there. You can tell by the line of sight breaking. And I'm going to get another aerial kill. Since I just got an aerial kill, let's pause the video. Someone was bound to have seen that, and I'm hearing some pretty strong whispers. My Deacon senses are tingling. You see that saved button on the left over there? That means I'm screwed. So I'm going to do something about that. Yeah, being quick on your feet can save your life sometimes from the Deacon. Anyway, I'm going to move on with my life. We have a little under a minute left in this game, and I have 3 pursuers on me still. One of them's probably not the Deacon because I just stunned him. There he is. He's not going over me. So I'm just going to stab this guy, get a lure. I'm not even sure. What made you think that courtesan over there was me? Like, there was probably, his portrait wasn't lighting up at all probably. No line of sight, and that wasn't even close to me. Maybe it was kind of close, but whatever. So I'm going to chill in this blend group for a little bit, not get killed for the last 30 seconds of the game. And it looks like most of my problems have taken care of itself. 2 of my 3 pursuers are gone. We only have 1 left, but I'm hearing some pretty strong whispers. And it looks like the other one's gone, so problem solved. Let's move on. There's the trickster over there, and I'm going to try to go for an aerial, but for some reason it's not going to let me up, and I'm just going to run along this wall. Whatever. I'm going to get this awesome kill animation. I love this one. Roll over her back and cut her throat with a fan. That is awesome. And that's pretty much it. I see the Deacon over there in the distance, so I'm going to run over and mute him. But some civilians get in my way, and I don't think he was my pursuer anyway. And that's pretty much the end of the game. 7,500, not a bad game. The Deacon, I'm not going to lie, was pretty tough competition. He got 3,800 points there. That was a really strong game by him. I barely won. So that's pretty much the end of the gameplay. If you guys enjoyed, please like the video. I'm going to pop up 2 older videos on the screen in a few seconds. But I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know why you guys think that people talk smack, or why do you do it, because I know when I do it, it's a counter to people who did it first, and I really don't understand why people do it in the first place, so go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and all that stuff. I have more Assassin's Creed Revelations if you'd like to subscribe. I also do Call of Duty and other stuff like that. Play a ton of video games, and it's really something I love doing, so I put up a ton of different video game content if you would like to subscribe. If not, well, have a nice day, and I will see you guys some other time. Later.